If your heavy-duty diesel truck is suddenly blowing clouds of black smoke and losing power when you need it most, your exhaust aftertreatment system is likely struggling with a major communication error. When your computer stores the code P20DE, it means the powertrain control module has detected improper voltage or resistance in the exhaust aftertreatment fuel pressure sensor circuit. This system, which is also called the selective catalyst reduction system, is what keeps your modern diesel engine from being a major polluter. It uses a combination of diesel oxidation catalysts, particulate filters, and a special fluid called diesel exhaust fluid to break down harmful emissions. The system relies on a high-pressure pump and a fuel pressure sensor to monitor exactly how much fluid is being moved through the lines. If the computer sees a signal that is outside of a normal expected range, it will trigger this code and likely turn on your malfunction indicator lamp. You're going to notice a serious drop in engine performance, and your fuel efficiency will take a big hit because the engine cannot properly clean the exhaust filters. This is considered a severe code because if you keep driving with a broken aftertreatment system, you can end up damaging very expensive components like the particulate filter or the catalyst itself. The most common causes are faulty pressure sensor, a dying supply pump, or simple wiring issues like a short or a break in the harness. To start troubleshooting, you should perform a thorough visual inspection of all the wiring and connectors under the truck. Look for any wires that might have melted against the hot exhaust or connectors that are filled with road salt and corrosion. You should use a digital volt-ohm meter to check the ground circuits and the power supply to the control system. It is also a good idea to check your fuses while the circuit is under a load to make sure they are actually carrying current. If you clear the code and it comes back immediately, you will need to look up the specific pinout chart for your vehicle to test the sensor itself. If the sensor does not meet the manufacturer specifications for resistance, it is definitely time for a new one. In some cases, the problem might be an intermittent electrical gremlin that only shows up when the truck is hot, which can be much harder to track down. Because these systems are so complex and expensive, if you cannot find an obvious broken wire, you should probably head to a technician who has the right software to force the system into a readiness mode for testing. Taking care of this early will save you from a massive repair bill and keep your truck from going into a derated limp mode on the side of the highway.